Hey, you guys. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. We're going to be talking about former Teen Mom star Jenelle Evans. Most of you guys in the live right now already know what's going on with Jenelle. She had to call the cops on her son Jace this past weekend, which it did not stop her from partying, and she has continued to party. Even today, posting things today, her out and about once again at dinner with Tori, at lunch with Tori, at breakfast with Tori, making posts saying that she's like hiding from the public. And also selling clickbait articles about Jace and what went down with him. So we're going to talk about that because I think just when I think she can't do anything worse, after this situation, she does. So we're going to talk about it. So Friday night on the 11th, Jenelle had went to Arizona for business, according to Jenelle. However, she was live on TikTok, what seemed to be drunk. However, she's an adult. She can drink if she wants to. I'm not sitting here bashing her for that. However, she did recently say when someone called her out for being in Arizona, she was like, it was a business meeting. Like, you shouldn't say anything unless you know what you're talking about. But I mean, I know if I'm going to go on a business meeting, I'm not going to be drinking the night before. I'm going to make sure I go to bed early. I'm going to make sure, I'm not up drinking. But I will tell you guys, I heard this. I heard that Jenelle does not take business meetings seriously. Like, she don't know how to act. She doesn't know how to act like an adult, and that she doesn't prepare for them accordingly. I was told that by a source that was one of the reasons that cost Jenelle business opportunities, because she would go to these meetings and then not act appropriately, want to go high, want to drink while they're there. And, a lot of people, if they run a business and they're going to invest in her, and you come to a meeting and you're drinking and you're high, they're going to be like, probably not. So I was told that by some sources that she doesn't prepare for them. She will go high. She'll want to drink. Either way, Friday night on April 11th, Jenelle was poolside with her friend Tori, drinking. They went live on TikTok, seemed to be having a grand old time. We don't know who was with the kids. We don't know if Jace was watching them. We could assume that Jace was with them. I don't think that'd be a crazy assumption to think that Jace was back in Las Vegas with, watching the kids. I'll show you guys just a clip from Friday if I can get it. Here's just a clip from Friday. Now, keep in mind, this is the day before everything happened. Well, my computer's not going to work right. Y'all.
This was even popular. Remember when I separated from Dick?
Back it up a little bit.
Fucking Lick Town or whatever it was, Lickville. Hell, I saw Hello from Swansboro. I know where that is.
Okay, so this is the night before everything happened.
Are you guys in Rhodes Ranch? No.
So that was Friday night. She's there on business, right? Saturday, she's back at home. She makes the 911 call. She says that Jace is smashing things. We've listened to the 911 call. If you haven't heard it, it is up on my channel. I do believe. I think I uploaded I uploaded the actual 911 call. It's up on my channel just as a video if you guys want to listen. But basically, she says he's smashing things. He yells in the background, "I'm not doing crap," but he says shit. I just said it, so I don't know why I tried to bleep myself when I just said it. Either way, he said, "I'm not doing crap." And she gave the officers her address. They asked if he had any mental health issues. She said yes, that he has ADD and ODD, which is oppositional defiant disorder. They asked, is he on medication for it? And she said no, which is a part of the problem, Jenelle. A part of the issue is he no longer goes to therapy like he was going to when he was living with Barbara. He was on medication that seemed to work because he did not lash out like this as often as he does with you. But she said, no, he's not on medication. The police went to Jenelle's house. By the time they got there, he was gone. And they noted that they could not find him, that they went riding around looking for him, was unable to locate him. Don't know if she went back, if Jace went back home that night, if Jace showed back up that next morning. Either way, what we do know is Sunday by like noon, Jenelle was poolside with Tori. Now, nobody knew about this yet. Nobody knew about the 911 call. Nobody knew that Jace, is having some sort of mental health crisis. Nobody knew. Jenelle is posting on her social media like nothing is happening. I think I actually still have that video. And we did what this is kind of be a little redundant over what we went over yesterday, but we're going to talk about some more stuff. But I just want to kind of make sure we highlight the fact that at just hours, let's see, maybe like I don't know, 12 hours after the 911 call, 12 hours after her son is having a mental health crisis, she's poolside with Tori. Nobody knows about it, so she appears fine. Let's pass that up because that was afterwards. So here's her post before we found out about the 911 call, right? And no, Colby, I saw that afterwards. So here's her. Oh, let's back it up a little bit. I don't know, maybe 12 hours later. Maybe 12 hours later. She's poolside with Tori. Where's Jace? We don't know. Where's Kaiser? We don't know. Where's Inslee? Who knows? And here's the thing. Say Jace went to a friend's house. Say she had Jace put in the hospital. I don't know. She still should be tending to Kaiser and Inslee. With that happening Saturday, Sunday, she should have been at home with Kaiser and Inslee. Or if she wanted to go to the pool, Kaiser and Inslee should have been there with her. She should have just been like, hey, you know what? Yesterday was a stressful day. Let's go have a pool day. Let's spend time together as a family. Not be out with your friend. Also, she was drinking later that evening. No, oppositional defiant disorder is it's legit. Oh, she's getting all dressed up when they went out to dinner. She got dressed up. You had a night out on the town. It's not. You know what else this is going to do? This is going to help David with what happened between David and Jace. Her and Tori wore matching outfits. I don't know why this picture was so long. I guess I paused it and didn't realize. Here they are out to dinner. These are just like the next day after what went on. And nobody knows about this yet. Okay, this is Monday. Someone that commented on my Facebook page telling me, like, oh, I'm being too dramatic. That was like, there's nothing she could have done on the weekend. Come Monday morning, if she's still acting like this, like, then I would be bothered. And I'm like, this was Monday morning. Monday morning, she was off shopping at Victoria's Secret. That was Monday morning. Oh, and you know what day it is? So Monday morning is the day that Monday is the day that she's going to be filming content. See, you know what day it is. Flaming Heart, camera. So to the person that if you watch me that said on my Facebook page, you got to be too hard on her. I don't like her either, but there's not much you can do on the weekends. Come Monday morning, if she is still acting this way and acting unbothered and posting her out and about, then I'll have an issue with her. Well, this was Monday morning. And it literally says, you know what day it is. Not the day that I'm going to take care of my son, contact mental health, not the day that I'm going to be taking care of my other kids because they just witnessed their brother go through this. No, it's the day that she's going to film her OnlyFans content. Shoot day with Jenelle Evans. And this was posted by the Glam Squad. Shoot day with Jenelle Evans. Lulu says, I hate to say it, but I think Dave and his girlfriend would be better parents for Inslee. Never thought I'd say that. I've seen a lot of people say that. Karma, exactly. When I prayed for a boy when pregnant, didn't want a mini me. She can write off her dinners, her lingerie, all of that for business expenses. She definitely can. Yeah, not much you can do on the weekend. Exactly. Like you absolutely can do stuff on the weekend. You can be there physically. You can have family meetings to where you sit with your kids and you assure them that everything's going to be okay. Just be there for support. And mental health clinics are open on the weekends. Like if she really felt Jace really needed help in that moment and maybe he didn't need to go to a hospital, she could have done that. Like you can have your children put in a hospital on the weekends. Thank you so much, Lulu, for the super chat. I appreciate that. So Monday, Jenelle has done told us, and her Glam Squad has done told us, not Glam Squad and her people that's shooting her has done told us that Monday is her OnlyFans day. Saturday, her son Jace is posting stuff on his social media page about how he don't even want to be here no more. Jace all weekend was posting stuff about being depressed until you can't take it anymore, that depression takes everything until it takes you, that oh my goodness, the posts were horrible. All weekend he's posting that, and this is what Jenelle is up to. Now, the Glam Squad posted this photo, tagged Jenelle. Jenelle reshared it and put, "Thank you for making me so beautiful, and you guys are my dream team." And she tagged them back. This was posted, and 20 minutes later, the Ashley Realities Roundup dropped the news that Jenelle had called the cops on Jace. A few minutes after the Ashley's Reality Roundup broke that story, Jenelle took to her social media page to post this. Constantly in fight or flight mode. It's so wild when you put things into perspective that Jenelle puts this, constantly in fight or flight mode. However, just 20 minutes earlier, she posted this. Where is it? That. 20 minutes before news broke, she's posting this. That. Then when we find out, oh, poor me, constantly in fight or flight mode. Like somebody said on my page, fight with your kids or like jump on a flight to get away from them. Exactly, right? So either way, that's when she finally made a post like, oh, something was wrong. Since then, she has posted a clickbait article. Essentially, what she did was an outlet stole the Ashley story, literally stole the, I don't even have mascara on. I completely forgot to put mascara on one eye. Anyways, so the Ashley Realities Roundup, her story that she put out yesterday, this outlet took that story basically and sent Jenelle the link and was like, here's a link, post it to your page, and anybody, like, you'll get paid for it. So Jenelle literally posted it on her page, which means Jenelle is literally profiting off of her son's mental health crisis. Bear with me, guys. I cannot see the bottom of my screen, so my computer is going to take me a minute. Maybe this one's it. I can't see nothing. Okay. Here's Jenelle's Facebook page. 22 hours ago. Mental health is so important, and sadly, many families have trouble finding support when they need it. First off, Jenelle, he was in therapy. You took him out of it. He was on medication. You took him off of it. Instead, he smokes marijuana. You treat him like an adult, and you do nothing for his mental health. When he has a mental health crisis and a breakdown, he runs away, and the very next day, you're poolside with Tori. You don't think mental health is important. You just love to post that it is. If you really felt his mental health was important, you would be taking care of him and tending to him. So she posts this with a picture of her and Jace. And then if you go and you click this, here's an update about what happened. Somebody said, any way to make a buck. I am like, this is a direct reflection of you and your parenting or lack thereof. There she goes backtracking like she did with Marissa. She makes mistakes, and when word gets out, she backtracks and tries to post things like she actually cares. Complete opposite of her original actions. Actions speak louder than words. It probably doesn't help that you share every little thing that happens. Some things should be kept private, especially your children. It's even easier for kids when they have a mom who prioritizes them, not partying, OnlyFans, drinking, and living it up. A mom who validates their feelings, emotions, and mental health. Exactly. Say it louder. Be a mother to him, or let someone else that can be a mother figure have him. For God's sakes, you can't go out drinking all night, buy new clothes all the time, but you can't listen to the screams for help from your child. You took him off his meds, out of therapy. That's on you. You know he has issues, but you chose not to allow him the help that he needs. Exactly. It's not that hard. You just don't want to put him on meds or have him in therapy because you don't want to have to pay for it. Instead, you can pay for vacations and others. And someone, oh, imagine selling a story about personal details of your child's biggest struggles. The fact that she is monetizing this is so sad. You're the one that took him off his meds. I'm so glad because you guys, the comments on the fight or flight mode were a lot different. People, like a lot of people was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, let's see. I'm glad people are good thing you're a fighter. Hang in there, Jenelle. You're doing amazing. If it makes you feel better, you're definitely not the only one in fight or flight. I can relate. Like before, I guess the majority of people caught wind what she was talking about. I think they thought that she was talking about like David or something. So she was getting like a lot of sympathy responses at first. So I'm glad to see that her posting this clickbait article that people's calling her out about this because that is wild that she is posting. And the article, all it is you guys don't have to check it. I did, um, just because. Let me see. It's literally the same exact thing that the Ashley posted. Bear with me. Okay, so this is the article. Celeb buzz. Jenelle Evans made a concerning call to the Las Vegas Police Department over the weekend. It was a difficult situation for the former MTV mom. The source reported that Jenelle called the cops to help control her son Jace, who was smashing everything in her home. And I do want to be clear that I'm not saying Jace is like. I had a couple of people comment was like, "Oh, if my son's smashing things in my house, I'm gonna call the cops too." And I'm like, I'm not saying she's wrong to call the cops. Like, if any of my kids, if I'm a single mom and my 15, 16-year-old child is breaking things in my house and yelling in my face, I'd probably call the cops too. I'm not saying she's wrong for that. I'm saying she's wrong because the next day she was gone. She wasn't there trying to take care of him. She wasn't there trying to take care of her other kids who need her during this time. Thank you for sharing fair and balanced. Oh, thank you so much, Raka. Thank you. I do appreciate that so much. I try to. Thank you. Appreciate that. There's a saying that we mandated reporters use. Some children are raised, others are dragged up. Oh my goodness, it's so true. Erica said, went through similar with my number 3. I'm glad to say they're thriving. I did everything to help them. JE could never. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to. She should be charged with medical neglect. I agree. I agree. Jace should sue Jenelle when he gets older for the money she made off him on Clickbait. Oh my goodness, that's a good idea. I don't know if that's possible, but first off, he should have some money from Team Mom, which I guess Barbara would have that. And I don't know if maybe Barbara used that to take care of him. If Jenelle did or didn't pay child support, so maybe Barbara used, I don't know. But he should have something. And I hope he does. But yeah, I'm like, dude, when my kids have medical crisis, I'm like, oh, there's no way I could, especially something like that. Especially something to where they're not well mentally. I'm not going to, if I wanted to share it with you guys, and my kids didn't mind, like that particular child was like, I don't care, you can share my experience to help others, then maybe I would, but I would not put it on a clickbait site. That way, every person that clicked on it, like I'm like making money off of it. Like, where is Jace right now? We don't even know where he's at. Is he at home? If he is, she's not there. So who's taking care of him? Like, where is Jace? To know that Jace is struggling mentally and Jenelle she's not there for him. So where is he? Is he at home? If he is he there with Kaiser and Inslee? because allegedly he's not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be babysitting the kids. Yes, he did post on Instagram. He posts on his social media pages some reposts. Yes. And she wanted MTV to pay for it. Well, exactly. There was a while back where Jenelle literally bashed MTV, saying that they should pay for Jace's mental health, like therapy and anything like medicine therapy, anything like that. She said that MTV should pay for it. However, she can pay for flying Tori in, Tori traveling with her, hotel rooms, all the stuff that she can pay for, but she don't want to pay for what he needs for his mental health. When authorities got there, Jace left. Here's the title. Jenelle Evans called 911 seeking help for situation at her Las Vegas home with her son. This article tells you nothing different than the Ashley said. Nothing different. Jenelle doesn't talk about it. There's no extra anything in this article. It's literally the same exact thing that the Ashley told us, and it's information that the Ashley got from the 911 call and the reports. It's not like Jenelle gave a statement to them and they are covering her statement. It's literally Celeb Bus took the Ashley's article, posted it, and now Jenelle is sharing the link and she's making money for this. Jace is a product of the environment he's been raised in. Does her kids even have friends? I don't know. I really don't know. Doesn't Tori have young children too? I think so. Well, so this isn't the Ashley. This is Celeb Buzz. Celeb Buzz took everything from the Ashley, and it even says like the Ashley. I don't know if that already showed. Yeah. So Jenelle shared Celeb Buzz. Okay, Tori doesn't have kids. I know she's married, but they're separated. Because on the TikTok Friday, she said that. So all this is like stuff that the Ashley said. So then, let's see. This is what she was posting Tuesday. Tuesday was this. There's Tori over there. Morning pick me up. I guess coffee and a cucumber something. Oh, and it looks like she's at a restaurant. I've never seen a restaurant look like this. But it looks like she's in a restaurant just from like the ceilings and like the seat. And it literally says hiding from the public today. And I'm not saying this is a restaurant. It just looks like it to me. If anybody knows where this is, what this is, let me know. But I'm like, so is she out and about? Like, well, she is out and about somewhere. This may be the same place as this where they're having their drinks. It may be like a restaurant. But literally hiding from the public today. Girl, if you hiding from the public, why are you out and about at what looks like to be a restaurant? That's not hiding from the public. And you still don't have Jace or Kaiser or Inslee. So she continues to be out and about with her friend Tori. Nobody knows where the other kids are. Nobody knows where Jace is. I'm mind blown by this. I'm mind blown that she thinks it's like, if I was her and I was going to be partying and not sending to my kids that just happened to, I wouldn't be posting online. I wouldn't post online. I wouldn't let people know that I was so sorry of a mother that I could not be present for my kids after all this just happened. Jenelle might not understand what fight or flight means. She has a non-extensive vocabulary. Yeah. Let's go back and look at some of Jace's posts. And I wish we could find out where he is. That would make me feel a little bit better if I knew, like, where is he? Is he at home? Is she still run off? I don't know. I do think we're all shocked at Jenelle's behavior. I really thought she was being a teenager when all of this started, and now she is just stuck there. She is. You know, they say some people get stuck in the age that they start smoking. I don't know, you know. Let's see. So yeah, she's making money off what happened with Jace. She's making money off people listening to the 911 call. Let's go back and look at some of Jace's posts. And I'm going to tell you guys, they're devastating, just so you know. All right, so these were so Jace reposted these. Someone else typed them up. He come across them, reposted them. When your mom kicks you out, then reports you as missing to the police. And I keep checking his other socials to see if he's posting anything, and he's not, which makes me wonder, which makes me think maybe he is somewhere because he's not posted anything in a while. The day Sunday, he reposted this Sunday. You can't hurt me. My mom doesn't even see potential in me. Yeah, the fact that he's not posting at all makes me feel like she did have him like committed somewhere. Depression takes everything until it takes your life. Could you imagine? Let's just say we find out she had him committed somewhere. So Saturday night, Sunday morning, goes and has him committed, and then I'm not saying she has. I'm thinking he may have been committed due to the fact that like all of his posts got deleted and he hasn't posted anything since when he was posting a lot over the weekend, and then bam, everything's gone, no post. I'm thinking like it's a possibility that she did end up taking him and having him committed. Just consider that. Saturday night the call comes in, cops say they won't put him anywhere. So when he comes home, she loads him up, takes him somewhere. But Sunday by like noon, she's poolside. Monday, she's filming OnlyFans content. I don't even understand like how she has any supporters at this point. Depression takes everything until it takes your life. No. Like, yeah, we're not putting weed on her behavior. Not at all. We're putting weed on the fact that she may be like stunted, like that she don't have like, a large vocabulary, or the fact that she's like she just acts like a teen. I'll say like the fact that she still acts like she did at 16 years old. Maybe that might have something to do with her smoking. As far as her being a crappy mom, I'm not blaming that on marijuana. But I've also been told that she smokes marijuana every day, takes Xanax every day, and drinks alcohol every day. Every day. Yes, he does have oppositional defiancy disorder or oppositional defiant disorder. He does have that, according to Jenelle. That's what she told the cops. Physically, I'm here, but mentally, I'm somewhere else I can't explain. So here's some of his posts that I think were taken down. Nothing is on his Instagram anymore. Yes, August said that on a 911 call. Yep. You're so mean. I'm fighting for my life, which is sad if that's how he feels. If he feels like his mom's constantly getting on to him saying, you're a bad person, and he feels like, dude, I'm fighting for my life. Like, I feel like I can't do nothing right. I feel like, that's so sad. He's 15. I've never wanted to go so badly in my life. It's a different type of pain when you're going through a lot and need someone to talk to, but you don't want to bother anyone. So you just sit there drowning in your own thoughts. Unfortunately, I sat in my room at my lowest and nobody checked up on me. So, no, I don't care about how you feel. She purposely moved far away from her mom so Jace didn't have a safe place to go. That was probably one of the perks. She left to be close to August. That's why she moved to Las Vegas because she had a man there. But it probably was a perk to get him further away from Barbara. Ironic how she complained about Barb's raising of Jace, and now this happens exactly. And to see that she still posts on social media that she's like out having breakfast. Oh, I'm having to hide from the public. Like, girl, shut up. I want to watch. I probably don't need to. Let's see. Let me see if I can find. I saw a oh, here it is. Jenelle is at the dispensary I'm currently at. This was 6 days ago. This is Reddit, so take what you want from it. It may not be legit. But it says Jenelle is at the dispensary I'm currently at. As I'm talking to my bud Tinder dealer, maybe, or maybe they call him. They might call him Tinders. I don't know. I don't do this stuff, so I don't know. He tells me one of the cast members from Teen Mom was there, and lo and behold, it's Jenelle. I live in Tucson, Arizona, for reference. Why she is here, I don't know. No kids. She was there with some girl. Didn't see her face. So random. I didn't take a picture because it was in the dispensary, and to be honest, I didn't want to ask her for one. But very random. Edit. Heard their story. It looks like they both flew in to AZ. I don't know why Tucson. There was another one where Jenelle was threatening to beat up her mom. That thought, oh wow, how ironic. What is this? Wow. Where is? There we go. Constantly in fight or flight mode. Who called it spicy dumps coming incoming? Spicy dumps incoming? 2 days ago. Oh, this is old. Oh, look at them. See? This was Friday night. Oh, boob to boob, bosom to bosom. Where is your kids? I don't know. Oh, look. It's got Janelle's butthole in there. Right there. Oh, this was one of her OnlyFans. I probably shouldn't show that. That was like one of her OnlyFans pictures from a while back, like when she first started. Like she literally like walked out in the woods at her house in North Carolina, the land, walked out in the woods, bent over and had David take a picture of her. That was her OnlyFans content. So creative. I guess she has gotten a little better with her OnlyFans content because she's not going out into the woods. I'm sorry, I didn't even know at first. I thought she had clothes on. Sorry, but she used to literally just go out into the woods and spread eagle. So I guess she's gotten a little bit better with the content because at least now she rents a nice Airbnb and gets her some Victoria's Secret lingerie. She doesn't just walk out into the woods and bend over. But yeah, this was Friday night. Saturday night, Jace is having a mental health crisis. Sunday, she's poolside with Tori again. Sunday night, out drinking. Monday, shooting Victoria's Secret. Tuesday, back again, hanging out with Tori, going out to restaurants, claiming she's in hiding. Selling clickbait articles about what went down with her son. I don't understand how this woman has any fans or followers at all. And if she said on her TikTok live Friday night that she's got so much in the works, a new TV show. She's still trying to work on her marijuana line. However, I was told that she ruined that. That y'all know how we saw her on Teen Mom talk to a lady in Arizona about starting a marijuana line. I was told that Jenelle ruined that. She may be in talks with someone else to do it. That's possible. The last I heard, she messed that up. But I don't understand how anybody follows her, supports her, likes her, and I don't know why any company would work for her. And I used to be like against trying to cancel her. Like when she would get like a deal with a company, I was not one of those to call the company and say, "Don't work with her. Did you know X, Y, and Z about her?" I would not do that because I felt like, well, she does have kids that she has to take care of, so like she still needs to make an income. I was never about that, like interfering with her ability to make money. But no company needs to work with this woman. Any company that works with this woman is lowering, like, has no morals. Has no morals at all. Yeah, so much stuff in the works, my tail. Jenelle has nothing going on except being a Debbie mother, just saying. They are called bud tenders. First, I thought they meant like bud tellers or something. Who does OnlyFans except a person like her on their phone sound messed up during her lettuce? A lot of people said that she sounded like she was smoking. Yet she didn't return the favor either. When she struck my channel one time, and I was like, "Hey, please retract the strike, and I won't even cover you no more. Like, I will not cover you anymore because, like, when you get so many strikes, like, you can lose your channel." So I was like, "If you retract that strike, I will not even talk about you anymore." And she like laughed at me. I was like, "This is how I like this. I take care of my family with my, my income from my channel. If it gets terminated, like I'm really going to be in a bind. I've never been one to do that to you. Please don't do that to me. If you retract that strike, I will never talk about you again." She's like, "Oh, you think it's funny? Ha ha ha." Literally like messaged me back, like laughing about it. And I was like, okay. So I appealed the strike. Every time she has struck me since then, I've appealed and I've won. There was only one that the appeal didn't work. But actually, I didn't even appeal that one, I don't think. Because I was like, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I figured, like, I realized, like, okay, that was wrong. But the other ones that she did, I appealed them, I won. And I was like, okay, you know what? Fine then. You don't mind taking, it being a possibility that you're taking the money that I need to take care of my kids when I was always the one to tell my followers, like, don't do that. Like, she does have kids. She needs to have a way to take care of them. I've always said that. But since you don't care how somebody else is going to take care of their kids, then nobody, who cares? Who cares? And at this point, any company that will work with Jenelle has no morals, has no standards, and they don't care about children. And they support abuse. Because in my opinion, Jenelle is abusing her children. Mentally, emotionally, maybe not physically, but definitely mentally and emotionally. Her children have been through so much already. Animals, exactly. Animals, they have been through so much with, Jace's dad leaving him, with Jace being raised by Barbara and the fighting that Barbara and Jenelle did, and the constant back and forth with that. And then him going to live with Jenelle and the situation with David, and then the moving to Vegas, and then Kaiser with Nathan, and their lives have been so chaotic, so insanely chaotic. And she doesn't care. She's just living the good life. Janelle's just living the good life. She has no cares in the world. And the only time she seems to be upset is if we find out things like this and we call her out. Then she's upset. She doesn't get up. And somebody made a good point that she'll call the cops on Jace way quicker than she'll call the cops on David, or way quicker than she would call the cops on David. Toasted OnlyFans will accept anybody. I just don't understand why women have to post almost nude pictures like on Facebook and other platforms. I've tried to report them kind of photos, but apparently Facebook is cool with it. It's so wild. Facebook will take you down for some things and other things will be okay. I wonder if all of this will help David in court. Absolutely. I think so. Yeah. When David can show Well, I think the one thing that is gonna, the nail in the coffin for David is the ring camera footage to show that he did get physical with Jace. He did. He got physical with Jace. He can't deny that. But if David's attorney can, like, prove that Jace is a very problematic child and, constantly running away, and even his mom has continued to have problems, I do think it could benefit him in some way. I don't know if he could get off completely with it, which I do think David's going to take a plea deal. That's just my opinion. They're already allegedly, like, in the works for that. I'm shocked those children have not been removed from her care. Something is really broken with the system. Yep. I'm feeling CPS is going to be on her tail again after this. Jenelle clearly doesn't like children, but gets knocked up at least 4 times by 4 different men. Yeah. Yep. CPS went and August lied to them and said that she was a great mom. That did happen. August admitted that. August literally admitted that. Let's see. So, yeah, she's posting clickbait today about Aubrey, Chelsea's daughter Aubrey, and Jace. And I'm actually glad to see people are upset with this. Anyways, you guys, I just had to talk about it. I just had to talk about it. Even today, I get up and her behavior just enrages me. There's nothing posted about Jace. We still don't know where he is. I've reached out to my sources. Nothing. We don't know. So I don't know. As soon as I find out anything else, though, I'll let you guys know. I do have at least 2 more videos that I want to do today. Mama June trailer came out. Want to watch that, talk about that real quick with you guys. Also, Caitlin Baltier's mom, April, went ham on a content creator like yesterday because that content creator was saying that they wanted to have babies by Nicholas. Nicholas like just turned 18, or maybe, yeah, he turned 18 not too long ago, or didn't seem like too long ago. And this content creator is like a grown woman. The content creator is like on a live saying that she wants to have babies by Nicholas. And Caitlin's mom, April, come in the live and went ham on her. It was like, you're not going to talk about that about my effing son. You're a grown woman. If I was to see you in person, I'd whip your. I mean, April went wild. I seen one of the girls on your lives that were. Yep, she was on the season. I did notice that Jenelle was out of breath. I heard people. I seen people saying that maybe they got physical, and people also saying that they thought that she was smoking. I saw someone that they said that they smoke weed, and that sounded like a smoker's cough. So I don't know. She has no problems calling the cops, posting clickbait on her child, but can't post that he is safe and in a safe place being monitored. Exactly. She can't. I agree. Anyways, you guys, so at least 2 more lives where we're gonna watch the trailer for Mama June, talk about it. There's some things in there that I want to talk about. I think some reenactments maybe. Also really interesting. It seems like Jessie has kind of distanced herself from the family. So we're gonna watch that together, talk about it, and then we're going to watch Caitlin's mom lash out on a content creator. I think Jenelle is on Dope Patrol. So you guys make sure you are subscribed to the channel. What time is the Mama June trailer live? Probably give me like maybe 45 minutes, an hour. I would flip same. That's the thing is Jenelle hasn't posted anything about how he's doing. It's, fight or flight mode. Oh, mental health is important. And sadly, many families have trouble finding support. This may not be an easy time. Hearts. Girl, why not say, can you guys please keep Jace in your thoughts? Can you guys please keep Jace in your prayers? Can you guys send positive vibes Jace's way? Nothing about Jace. Not one word about how Jace is doing. Nothing about Jace. It's her being in fight or flight mode, and it's mental health. When she don't care nothing about nobody's mental health except hers. That's it. Anyways, you guys, join me back here in like an hour. Like, share, make sure you are subscribed. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So anybody that hasn't subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye, guys.